I'd be curious to just hear your thoughts on when you're talking to people, like, do they really think they can do it all themselves?
I don't think it's a matter of like, hey, can I do it all? They have no choice, right? It's like they're underwater probably versus their mortgage. So they can't really even sell it. That's the point. It's like they can't do anything with your offer. So it's not that they would love to do less, right? It's just not a possibility. After thinking about it, it's like, okay, what's the difference between like flat rate and what's the difference between a full commission management? A big part of it is who owns the risk
Mm-hmm.
and who owns, all the cleanup work is like, you know, if I'm doing flat rate, you're getting the payouts. You're doing your own taxes
Mm-hmm.
because it's hitting your bank account. I can't tell you, what the Airbnb resolutions were. I can't tell you what you should pay in taxes. That's for you and your CPA. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm collecting it all, I'm your Huckleberry, right? So, and then, for risk management, if it's flat rate, um, you kind of bear the risk of whatever's going on. If I'm full management and something happens, there's definitely more, meat than bone where I can say, we messed this up. Let's make this right. You know, flat rate is just like, hey, do you want to spend the $500 to fix the problem or not? Because if not, your review is going to tank. On full management, we say, hey, whatever we got to do, we got to fix this. We got to make this right for the guest because I own that whatever star rating we get. When we co-host flat rate, you own the star rating, so it's up to you if you want to take the hit or not. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of choices and kind of how you look at it.
People have got into short-term rentals. I mean, some honestly are going to, kind of a pad split model as well on, co-hosting. Long-term rentals probably aren't as profitable, if you will, these days. Certainly there's rent by room strategy, which I've always done as well. So I guess it's just to say, like, from your experience, from doing long-term rentals, short-term rental management, and also co-hosting, what do you find that you recommend people to really, consider in terms of how many strategies does someone do before they should just sell the darn property?
Well, first of all, before you buy a property or consider any kind of strategy, you should pick one and execute on it. You shouldn't be like, well, and I've been guilty of this. If you say like, well, if this happens, I'll do this. And if this happens, I'll do this. I mean, that's fine to have backup options, but they're a backup option. Like you really need to go full on one strategy. If you do short-term rental halfway, you don't have the amenities, you can't compete, the revenue difference is double. Like I can give you revenue ranges for any property, bed bath count for any region, that's going to be just an ice house or whatever. It's going to be X. And then well done is 2X. And so it's easy to get caught in the middle. Same thing with, we've done and we still have 50 rooms in Austin. If you try to do co-living on 4 rooms, you're probably going to lose money. If you have 6+ rooms, 8 rooms, you can cash flow. So performance is in the execution of the strategy.